Okay, so from the announcement yesterday, I want to hear my own voice. Huh? 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 Let me apply my headset for this one. Okay, so the last time I made the announcement for this, I planned it on recording on Wednesday because today was meant for my plan for a date. Problem is, I have some doubts, like maybe she's not interested to me at all because it's it's weird to talk about feelings to no one. It's kind of like a time capsule paradox kind of stuff, type shit. But yes, um, I'm talking through this schizophrenically. But what basically happened is that I believe that she isn't interested in me, but and I do believe in myself to being chopped. Okay, I believe myself that I am chopped, and so I now start the series today because yeah, I don't really wanna go back. Or no. Maybe she could hear this. It's just that I I really want to tell her that it is a date. Problem is, if I tell her, she's gonna either get angry or scared to the point that she will no longer talk to me. That's that's what we feel. That's my fear as a Ryan Gosling, because we're all afraid to talk to women about dates and about feelings. And so, yeah, that's why I'm starting the stream today. Because, woo, um, what we're gonna do today is um throwing grenades. Now we have the scripts and bob and whatnot. So I don't have a grenade asset, right? I do have grenade. So this one. Okay, so this is just free pixel art. Okay. So what I want to do. Wait, I will send this to my. So I'll send my link to my friends that might not even watch because they're too busy doing with their lives. Okay, so how do we throw grenades? I already have my own weapon script made. Where was it? I have a lot of scripts written here. Weapon here, weapon. Now let's make a new method. Under here. It's very bad organization. I'm so sorry in my code. I mean, this is my first time making a big game. I made small games before. And now I'm gonna get to do a big game that might not even, project. I project it to be a small game, a small, where how they projected Fallout 1 in the past. How Tim Kaine thought that It's just gonna be a little bit of a success. Just a few players going through and looking at Fallout 1 and go, that's a good game. Uh, uh, it's really hard to code while talking to a non-existent audience. You know, the time machine, no, time machine syndrome or time machine paradox. So, never mind. Grenade. Now, I already have my own inventory script planned. Thing is, I just need to. Oh, my avatar is not on the front. Okay. Now we're just gonna we'll just test to throw a grenade in 2D, top down 2D. Instantiate. Just get a game object, just instantiate, and then destroy. The basic stuff, right? Seriously, field, right? No, we'll just put this at the bottom of the basic weapon references. Game object. Grenade. A basic grenade base. And then usually I forget how to code, right? I forget. Impulse, would it be impulse? Game object, new grenade, is equals to instance, yet grenade base, transform that position, and then rigid body 2D, RB, and then RB that. How do you launch this guy? I forgot. Add force. That would be in the direction. How did I launch a bullet? How do I launch a bullet? Rigid body. There should be a reference here for the bullet. Um, bullet. Gonna check fire. Near velocity transform that right times speed. Oh, let me check tutorials. It is so complicated. Um, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna mute my rigid body. Add force. Okay. Weapon. Add force. Right? Is it right or up? Up times. And then it will be determined. I already made my own characteristic system. It depends all on the arm. So there will be some little bit of calculation. The base of the throwing. Throw. Throw. force. Throw force, and it will be modified. Throw force. And now that this has a wait. Wait, I can't. Oh yeah, because this is an abstract. So I'll just reference it here. Wait, virtual, is it? And then this will be a button. Okay. And then let's make our own grenade. Or let's... Oh yeah. 2D object sprites circle. This will be green. A bit dark on the edge. But it's just... This is gonna be small. And a rigid body 2D with no gravity scale. It's the mass of a grenade. Unity mass units. It's kilogram, right? Okay, so grenade kg. Okay, so I'll just keep it with 1k. 0.5 gram. 0.5 kg. So that's 500 grams. Okay, so I'll just give it a 0.5. And then I'll name this grenade. Oh, I didn't close. Let's forget. Grenade. Keep in prefab. Keep it in prefab. Prefabs. Grenade. Position 0, 0. Now the player needs that grenade. Weapon. Okay, hello. Okay, so let's talk about my game more. It's gonna become boring all of a sudden because I'm always focusing on other stuff. I'm just so sorry if I don't. So keep that in grenade. No, no. Keep this one. Delete. Okay, and then player. It's already in his grenade base. Okay. Now, can we throw a grenade? That's far. Um, throw force. Why not just say one? And then in the direction. How do you add force? Unity, rigid body, 2D. Add direction to force. Or maybe we could just restrict that transform rotation. The rotation of. Okay, let's try. Let's try again. Let's try again. Problem is, can we even do that? It goes up. If we look down, because I know, oh, it does the same thing. This doesn't. It doesn't rotate. It's the same thing. And it goes constant. Like there's no friction. No friction. Um, um okay, we'll try that. I always forget to minimize the code. We'll try this one. Oh, it still feels there. Oh, there. I just need to rotate it to the right. The thing is, it's throwing it like, I need drag. Linear drag. Is there linear drag here? Linear damping? Um, Linear dampening? Is it called linear dampening? One? Try that one. If we throw a grenade here. Okay. Okay. If we add it, if we give a force, if we give it a force, throw force to like 5. Okay, so if the linear momentum doesn't change, then that could be the basis, some kind of basis for the distance between the player and the car. Oh, okay, so just give it 2, I guess. We'll try this one. Oh, why do I forget? Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. That works. Now we just need an explosion. Let's make our own grenade script. We'll attach it to the... Let's attach it to the grenade. Um, is public. Do grenade. No, activate. I mean, activate. And then we could do... It's just to get to rigid body first, like every time we start. Or awake. Awake. Rigid body to the RB. Let's build. If RB is equal to null, add force, throw force, float, throw force, throw force. And then this could be a coroutine. I enumerator. So I enumerator. Wait, did I correct that right? Yeah. I enumerator yield return. You wait for seconds. One. No, that will be sent as we can store that as a data. Or no, we could just say that directly, like in countdown, countdown. Start coroutine. Explode grenade. Explode grenade. And then that's where you go to the countdown stuff. And then this is where the physics happens. And then the boom. Also, so we could just say grenade. Grenade. Grenade is equal to new grenade component grenade dot explode activate grenade. That would be the throw force. We already gave it the throw force. Countdown. It could, because I have the item stuff that will do stuff basically. So this will be temporary for now. The countdown will be temporary though. Replace countdown. So then next is the detection radius. Now we could just pass down the float detection radius. Or we could say, oh no no no, we could just say same thing. Well, detection radius. Then uh I always go blank when I try to develop stuff, and that's really interesting to the stream. How can I make this stream interesting without me blanking every time I think? It's so stressful just to know that it's gonna suck every time. Uh, okay. Oh, I made the wrong tags. Yeah, I'm gonna save that one. There. That's better. The tags are better. Now, uh, what we're gonna do is uh, mm, yeah, we're just gonna pass in the detection radius here. Detection is equals to 3f space detection radius. Wait, I have someone knocking on my door. Okay, so detection radius, and then that will this is why I did this is to go to this no on draw gizmos. Draw wire sphere, base detection radius. And then we're gonna do that. Then also gonna do 5. So let's see what happens. Uh, wait, why hasn't it changed? Has it changed? Has the stream changed? Tell me if it changed. No, it hasn't changed. The stream hasn't changed. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I need to minimize. I always forget to minimize. Okay. Now let's show our results. Oops, there's a curve. What? What did we do this time? Open dialogue. This is probably getting the rigid body, I guess. Grenade activate. Oh yeah, I haven't even put it on the. Okay, okay. Grenade. That's wrong of me. I just set that there. I always forget to minimize. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what we're let's see if it's work. Let's see. Where's my here? That's gonna delete it in 5 seconds. Show gizmos. Did it show gizmos? Oh, it didn't wire sphere. Okay. Okay, so that's the wire sphere. Destroyed itself. Okay. Okay, that works. I don't really have any 2D effects on explosion yet. I'll do that later. If I could even find effects. Effects for showing. Physics 2D. No. Collider. Collider 2D. Colliders. Okay, detection radius. And what's this? No, no. Nope, nope. Convert. What's this? Overlap. Circle all. Okay, this one. Non-alloc. I don't get that. Okay. For each. For each. If get component, that usually is a living entity. Say a player. Say debug. I made my own debug script, debug script. Like debug utils, so that I can make it a color. I usually use this a lot of times with other projects. Grenade has caught collider dot name object dot name yellow. Okay, yellow, nice. We'll do that. And then we'll throw that onto the player and check if there's a debug. And wait, did it say anything? No, didn't say anything. It didn't say anything. Collider, overlap, circle, all. For each collider, debug. Let's debug this with grenade has caught. Grenade has caught this many objects. Colliders dot length. Aquamarine. See? Fill radius, detection radius, collider's length, aquamarine for each collider to the collider. Just call that call in case there's gonna be confusion. Okay, now if that works. Grenade. Just be inside. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. I think I know why. Get component or call that get component and parent living entity, because NPC, it's living entity is the base script, and then I made us two scripts, which is NPC entity and player entity, to separate the player and the NPCs. No, call that get component in children living entity, or we could say it's equal to null get component in parent if entity is still equal to null, entity get in children, and say if entity is not equal to null. Okay, that should do it. Hope that works. Grenade. Grenade has caught player body. Grenade has caught NPC weapon. Oh, it detects multiple collisions on the same body. Okay, so we'll just make a list here. List of entities, living entities, and then if entity dot now if entities that contains, if it doesn't contain that entity, then let's say that. Okay, so if we throw a grenade, game object NPC weapon. Okay, so this is good. Detects the NPC as well as the weapon. Okay, so now entity damage to the damage in damage. Okay, so that's basically it. The damage set. I'll give that 25 or 50. This is just replace these parameters with item specific item based specific grenade stuff suit. Okay, now let's start. We gotta see the health bar go down. Okay, will this work? Ooh, he's shooting me. Oh, wait a second, I damaged him, right? And so, wait, I need to review my stuff because when I damage some kind of entity, it would usually oh, because oh, okay, this is the karma in place. This is the karma stuff. This is the karma. Okay. The karma stuff. Now we need an explosion stuff. We need to have an explosion effect. So I'm gonna put the screen onto. I really need to search for an explosion effect, which matches the 2D pixels of my game. The thing is with my game is that the weapon pixels and the other pixels that's scattered throughout the game doesn't match. Because I've been scraping a lot of artwork for the game, okay? It's not easy to find stuff. Wait, hold on. Why is my Wait, my clock is wrong. My clock is wrong. Clock. Wait, why is it the United States? I don't live in the United States. Hold on. Time isn't right. And that's the thing is, I have the wrong time in my bar. I hope that doesn't affect my search stuff. 2D pixel explosion. Now, do I already have an explosion here? I hope so. Explosions? No, it's just these. Thing is, with explosions, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I like this one. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to. You can't see this because I wanna keep my website private. Problem is, how do I animated so that it doesn't need to be a lot animated. Explosion pack. Now, I found this on itch.io. I'm gonna have to give credit to them in the credits. I do have that credit file, right? Credits. And Simus. And so like every time I get some assets from the store or anywhere else, I have to, you know, credit them. So this artwork comes from EEE Explosion Pack. Oh, really? It's a sprite sheet. This is should be like a top-down view. It's kind of explosion. Oh no. Oh no. I think oh, this one. I like this one. So all of this. So this is like I'm already reaching the point of trying to watch YouTube while I try to develop. This like I can't constantly keep up with developing stuff because I need to entertain myself also. How do I entertain myself if I'm talking to a like non-existent audience? Oh, this is so depressing. Right, I wanna disconnect and then okay. So does this work? Okay. And Simus. Never mind. Okay, so how do I set on animating this? What do I do? I really have to do the traditional stuff. Ah, a traditional way of doing it. It has to be done. I cannot escape it. Uh, or we can create we can just code it. But do we want to code it like uh do I really have to code it? I don't really want to code it. At the same time, I'm just too lazy. Yeah, I'm too lazy. Oh, I really need something to. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do drugs. Okay. I wanna have motivation here. I just want a quick YouTube video. Well, I can't do that because I'm live streaming. How do I entertain my non-existent audience? Uh, we do the traditional animation stuff. It would take a long time. It would take hundreds and hundreds of years just to set up every component imaginable. But if we do the code manually, the thing is animation, I have to explode. It has to explode. and disable the grenade. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I think I know the plan. I know the plan. I know the plan. Um, first field private. Well, FPS. We'll just put that as FPS. 0 frames per. No, frames, frames. No, animation time. Animation. We'll do some math. Just do some math. Just do some math soon, and then um list of sprite explosion sprites, and then we'll do this after the damaging. We'll do the animation. So that would be the sprite renderer, I guess. Sprite renderer. Sprite renderer. We'll just render the through that sprite, and then for each sprite yield return, you wait for a second, animation time. Now if it's divide, so let's say 5, we have 1 second divided by 24 frames. Oh, like that. Okay, okay. Divided by explosion sprites that count. And then sprite renderer. Sprite is supposed to sprite. And then after that, it will just go to destroy. Okay. Next, we'll just reload that real quick. Explosion F1. Alright, we'll just do grenade. Okay, let's. And then we'll just create a sprite render, create empty sprites, circle. Position that's circle, and then we'll explosion sprites, explosion. Yeah, F1. Then we'll. These are all 64, I guess. 64. What the point? Oh, I forgot. I'm so sorry. Sprite render will take that the circle, and then we'll place all of these. Block these. Okay, we got that. And animation just take it. Okay, now we'll try that. Okay, I wanna. I don't want a social person that. Okay. Let me throw the grenade. Okay. Okay, so we still have to disable stuff. We'll still have to disable stuff from here. Explosion render. Rename explosion render, and then sprite render, grenade render. Because we're gonna pass in the sprite for the grenade soon as a separate entity, as a separate stuff. Now I might have to disable the grenade circle for now. Take that off. And then grenade dot enable explosion sprite explosion renderer dot enable true no, grenade dot enable is equals to false. Uh-oh. It's not showing. It is not showing. Okay, so this is what I did. Loop through all, get these explosions to go on. The renderers, I did the renderers. And then that's when I will loop it, reassign. Okay. So, explosion render. Wait, why are you not? You are sprite renderers, you know? Sprite renderer. But you don't see this as a sprite renderer. Grenade. Circle. Okay. Okay, that's how, let's see how this works. Let's see. Is this showing in Unity? Okay, so player grenade. Okay, I have to make that thing big. Grenade circle, pretty big. As big as the radius, I guess. Scale is equal to. Wait, hold on. The grenade is 37. Say 0.5. This one is 10. We'll just do that. And we can, if this goes smoothly, we can go to the inventory stuff later. We're gonna make an item for the dedicated to the grenade. Is it player grenade It should explode. It's a big bomb. Okay. Okay, that the animation is on the other side. Should be foreground. Foreground to 1,000. And I don't have the recording for an explosion, I guess. So I'm okay, so what I'm gonna do here is like throw the grenade. Okay, so that really damages it. But wait, I wanna add a rigid body to this as well because it rotate the explosion stuff rotates along with it, but it is a static um kinematic. Freeze position to no freeze rotation, I guess. The position no, but the rotation, yes. Does no? I think that's we'll try. We'll try. Um. Let's see. Uh, save. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. We'll just remove this one. Remove component and then just freeze the rotation on this. It'll look weird when we play this stuff. And then we'll up the Olympia damage by 3. It feels like it's, you know, when you throw, it's slowly moving. It's stopped when you throw. Like I cannot replicate the bouncing because I'm not advanced in physics. Okay, I'm not good in that kind of physics. So layer grenade. Ooh. Wait, did it? Did it? Wait, I wanna check. Weapon. Um, transform rotation. It should be its return unit identity. Okay. To solve the issue. Okay, and then player grenade. Okay. it's still gonna, without the paternal identification. Well, we'll just ignore that problem until someone says it in the bug report. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? We're gonna implement it through the inventory. The inventory stuff. If you have a grenade, it will deplete it from your inventory, and boom, you're done. About that. Well, just too lazy to do it. Oh, oh, oh. Like, really, I just really want to have, just really, oh, I want to sleep. We only have, we still have 2 hours left. And I really want to watch. I really want to watch YouTube, man. There's no motivation other than to continue on with my okay. Oh, oh, oh no, this is gonna drain me. Every time I'm gonna do this at night, it's gonna drain me. What, we're gonna do a quick round, a quick gaming round? No. The thing is, whenever I do this, it is so depressing. And every time I try to write some code, I'm gonna have to watch a video per how many lines? Like 200, or after 30 minutes of work, I have to watch a video. Now I can't watch a video because I need to entertain a non-existent audience, time machine syndrome, or time machine paradox. Oh, no. Time, no, time capsule paradox. This sucks. I wish I could be motivated here. Um, uh, okay, well, um, inventory item base, is the item base? No. Item data. No, not item data. That item reference. There you go. Properties. Item properties. Item intro item scriptable object. Ah, here it is. Okay. Weapon properties. Add. Okay. Grenade properties. That would be the grenade properties. Gosh, this is I'm gonna puke. Oh, grenade. Oh, damage. Damage. Um, list. No. Damage is 5. Float kg, a kilogram. 0.5 F. Kilograms. Damage. Kilogram. No, damage is 25. No. The item reference has its own price, right? Base price. Okay, good. Now, this is a separate properties for weapons, for like ballistics, uh, and other stuff. Private float kilograms, damage kilograms. What's the other one? Radius, explosion radius. Yeah, it's private float explosion radius. I think we just need. Well, I think we'll just keep the same sprite list. We'll not give it to um, specific stuff. Global volume manager. Global volume manager. Global volume manager. What did we do? We passed in the countdown, a detection radius, and damage. Okay, so that's what we're gonna fix. Add here. So there's damage. Load. Countdown. That's equals to 5F. This one is 5F. Did we do that? Did we do that back there in the weapon? There's damage 5F, 5F. Okay, so now this is where I automatically get a grenade. Grenade properties. Damage countdown kilograms explosion radius. Oh. This is gonna suck. Oh my. Oh. Just so help. Uh, uh, help. But the thing is, the motivation. I can't entertain my audience. Like, if I want to get more views, I have to be a VTuber, but I have morals not to be a VTuber. Because it's expensive and there is controversy around it. And I don't want to be part of that controversy. Hot take, that's my hot take. Hot take, hot take, hot take. Uh, okay, okay. Back to the game. Uh, item, properties, create folder, grenade, weapon, grenades, create behavior script or 3D. Okay, What was it? Inventory properties, weapon size. Already, have I already? Oh, it's still compiling. Okay, now create inventory properties grenade. What is it? M67. What's the? That's it. Kilograms, explosion radius, damage. What's the grenade model here? Grenade model. That's this one. M67 grenade. Let me search M67 grenade. Grenade. Oh, it's really the M67 grenade. Okay, so we'll go back to the folder material, create inventory item M67. So this would be wait, let me lock this one. Properties. Oh, I haven't made this into an item. Item properties. Okay. There we go. Just reload. Oh, I hope that closed. I want to check my stream. While I wait for this. While I wait for it to reload. I installed the hot reload asset. That means I have to press Control R, no, Command R on the Mac a whole bunch of times. Okay, it didn't close. Okay, sorry. Um, M67 properties. Will check on the grenade stuff. Item image. Wait, this is an item reference. Create properties. Rename M67. Hold on. Wait. Why do we have? Oh, I locked this. Never mind. I thought it was the same. Dumb me. M67. Okay. Flag activate. It doesn't activate any flags. Not stackable. No. The base price is 67, as the name says. No, I'm not gonna wave my hands. You cannot see me waving my hands right now. M67 item image. We could just say grenade. Okay, now we have to loop through all. I'll check my inventory strip if it has the has item, contains item, return contains item, reference item, reference contains item, contains. Oh, this doesn't seem. Or how about this one? Let's say a public bool contains item. item properties. Or if we'll just manually do it. We'll just manually do it. That's bad. It's gonna be confusing for us. Weapon, we'll just do it manually. Grenade, activate grenade. Grenade. There. Inventory. If inventory that contains the, do I have it highlighted? Items that exists x dot item reference dot properties is grenade. This grenade properties. We'll say debug utils dot log with color grenade found color green. Now we'll go to my, I wanna manually add it from my UI so that I don't have to do all of this again. Unity code only for the editor. If Unity editor, okay. If Unity editor if Unity editor equal if, and then we'll add header add items. This is where, you know, it'll only be built when it cannot be built. It cannot be put into the code, into the final code. Add items. Item reference. Void add item reference. No. This is for the inventory script of the player. Wait a minute. Inventory. Player inventory. Add item. Custom item to add, and then this one here, debug add items. Int amount custom add custom item to add amount to custom item. Okay, so I hope that works. And then we'll have to change the color of the debug so I can see more clearly. Not aquamarine, green. Forest green. Okay, now the player manager, player inventory. Okay. Debug add items. Custom item add. I'm gonna add. Custom add. Okay. This will be. I forgot to put this at 1. Player manager, player inventory. Goes to 1. Then we could just say this one. Then we could uh add the grenade. I have to minimize. Never mind. Have to go away. M67. Okay, so that will be, yeah, right there. And then I'll have to throw that. Okay, grenade found. That's right. Okay, so back to the weapon at hand. Debug. Okay, so we can put that now here. Grenade found. Name. Um, Item, grenade, item. Grenade, this one, this is gonna be, this will be, this would be, yeah, but this is gonna be, instead of this one, this would be item, no, grenade properties. Grenade properties. No, grenade properties. Now remove this one. Or I could just say grenade properties dot. Let me say grenade properties. I shouldn't. It's public. Let me this private. Public. Okay. And then go back to weapon. Grenade reference dot properties as grenade properties. Like we already have a checking here, and that means that we can make it a grenade. Now this will be changed. We'll make a note here. Erase this note. We'll make a note here. Replace this with grenade selection. Grenades. Replace this with grenade selection. Okay. So now we can go here and say explosion radius. That one there. Okay, that's done. And we'll go back to weapon. We can say inventory dot remove item, grenade item, grenade item. Or wait, let me check the inventory script. Remove item. Okay, so container in a weapon one. Okay. Okay. So we'll add, if we say grenade, there should be no grenade. Okay. But if we add a grenade in the inventory, M67, we'll add 2. And then, let's see. Inventory 2. Okay, we have 2 grenades. And then say, I forgot to minimize. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what we did is we didn't press grenade button, and we pressed the grenade button, there's no grenade. I added some Koan and gave it 2. And now we're gonna test if it's gonna throw the grenade. Check the inventory. Did it only one? Okay. It removed 1. Removed 1 grenade. Let's see the inventory. We only have 1 grenade left. And then we throw that grenade again. That means we don't have any. Boom. Okay. Good. Okay, so a grenade button and a grenade selection. Oh, I just need motivation, man. Oh, I'm gonna faint. This is gonna make me scream. Uh, It's just gonna make me scream. I'm gonna. Do I really want to scream here? Okay, well, you're not seeing any of this because I am looking for motivation. Okay, we'll add the UI button. We'll add the UI button. Add the UI button. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the plan for the button. One press, one tap of the button will throw a grenade. One long press of the long press of a button will switch to which grenade. It will switch to what grenade is being selected. So like when you long press that button, it will switch to a fragmented grenade, a smoke grenade, all the kinds of grenade. The thing is, I'm not really into grenades in this type of game. And I only have one, and it'll be uh, it'll be stuffing. Oh. Button. Okay, we'll just do the button. We'll not make the switch now because I don't have any other ideas for different grenades yet. We're gonna do that later on. For now, let's make the grenade button. So this one, this one, this one. I'm gonna have to credit this. I already credited this guy, right? Sprite, this one here. Um, thing is, I don't have a grenade. There's no grenade button here. So I'll just there's no player. Or not, we'll just say player. Player input, no, player inventory, player manager, no. That's the weapon, I guess. Weapon, player weapon, grenade. Okay. At least this session is a good service. Yeah. Okay. So we're not getting any grenades because we haven't added the weapon yet. Oh, I forgot to minimize. Ah, why? Okay. So what I did is add this button if in case the IDE didn't miss it. I could cover the blue. This one, this triangle button. I can't find any other button from this pack that I downloaded because I cannot draw right now. So I'm gonna have this as a temporary replacement. Then we'll add a M67. M67-4, we'll add that one. And that one will throw a grenade. Boom. throw a grenade right there. Okay. Now the throwing force, we'll edit something one more. Weapon. Wait, grenade, wait, grenade. Properties. Explosion radius kilograms. The kilograms, so that will be edited by the RB. Grenade. Will be edited by the grenade. The grenade is the grenade. The grenade's force, the RB dot linear mass is equal to grenade properties dot kilograms. Then the throw force is dependent on the person. So what we have is the force of the person that we have right now is 5. So make that 10. We'll try to make that 10. Okay, now we'll throw that. No, not yet. We haven't added the grenade. M67 4, and then I should save this right here. Files. No. Add 8. Save. Okay. Now we'll throw that grenade. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I think we're done with the basic parts of the grenade. Whew. Okay, we're gonna take a break.